Hello, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Lansford. Welcome to your ELA class for Tuesday, May the 3rd, 2022. Here's a very famous filmmaker. His name is Walt Disney. You know what he said once? He said, if you can dream it, you can do it. That means don't give up on your dreams. Keep dreaming, keep working toward your dreams. He didn't have an easy time making films. He had sort of a tough life, but he had a dream and he followed that dream. Today's target. Today we're going to be talking about cause and effect so that we can think about and understand a story even better. I'll know I've got it if I can identify the cause and effect of the story. Now, the cause in a story, it's telling you why something happened. The effect is telling you what happened. So if I said, I pushed a button and the TV went off, the cause would be, I pushed the button. That's why the TV went off. What if I said the doorbell rang and Buddy started barking? What would be the cause? The doorbell rang. So because the doorbell rang, what happened? Buddy started barking. Now I'm going to ask you a tricky one. Are you ready? Okay. The balloon popped because the girl stuck it with a pin. I told you the effect first, didn't I? Trying to trick you. The balloon popped is the effect. Why did the balloon pop? Because the girl stuck it with a pin. So the cause tells you why something happened. The effects tells you what happened. The cause isn't always written first, like the story about the balloon. Sometimes the effect is, but always the cause tells you why something happened. The effect tells you what happened. There's a video on your Padlet that you were supposed to watch before you started this recording. If you didn't do that, I would like for you to pause the recording now and go watch the video. Have a good time. Hi, I'm glad everybody's back. Now we're going to talk about cause and effect. I want for you guys to listen closely and see if you can tell me what was the cause, why something happened, and the effect, what happened. Okay? Monica was baking cookies. She had just put a batch in the oven when the phone rang. It was her friend Phoebe. After a while, Monica smelled something burning. Oh no, the cookies, she said, and quickly hung up the phone. The cookies were black. Monica sighed and threw them in the garbage. What caused the cookies to burn? That's right. Monica wasn't paying attention, was she? She was talking to her friend on the phone. What was the effect of the burning cookies? What happened? Well, a couple of things happened. Number one, she could smell something burning. That was the effect of the cookies burning. And number two, she hung up the phone. That was the effect of the cookies burning. And number three, she had to throw them in the garbage. Sometimes something has more than one effect. Let's take another look at another one. Amber noticed that the new girl, Callie, was standing all by herself on the playground. Amber grabbed 2 jump ropes from the playground box and asked Callie if she wanted to jump with her. By the end of recess, Amber had made a new friend. What caused Amber to ask Callie to jump with her? The cause is why. Why did Amber ask Callie to jump with her? Yes, because Callie was standing all by herself on the playground. What was the effect of Amber asking Callie to jump with her? Correct. She made a new friend. Oh, you guys have got this cause and effect. Here's another one. It was a hot day. Mom was reading a book on a lawn chair. Jaden and Carmen were decided to set up the sprinkler to cool off. Jaden put the sprinkler in the middle of the lawn. Carmen connected the hose and turned the water faucet as far as it would go. Water shot high out of the sprinkler and poured down on Mom. Oh boy. What caused the water to shoot up so high? Let's find our evidence. Why did the water shoot up high? Carmen turned it up as high as it would go. What was the effect of the water shooting up high out of the sprinkler? Correct, it poured down on Mom. Now, let's make an inference too. After the water shot high and it fell down on Mom, what do you think happened next? I think you might be right. Mom screamed and they were in trouble. As soon as Haley saw her report card, she knew she was going to be in big trouble. She knew she hadn't tried her best, and she knew Mom and Dad would be disappointed. This entire quarter, Haley had been so focused on soccer that she had not taken any time to study, do her homework, or even listen in class. Now she regretted that. So, let's make an inference. Do you think that Haley's report card had all A's on it? No? What makes you think that? Oh, she knew there was going to be big trouble. Now, why hadn't Haley gotten good grades? What was the cause? Why hadn't she gotten good grades? She hadn't tried her best. The effect of not having good grades of not trying her best, was a bad report card. Now, what was the cause of her not doing her best? Correct, she'd been focused on soccer. Well, let's see what happens. When she handed her report card to her parents, Mom sighed and Dad frowned. Young lady, you know we have to do something about this, Dad finally said. No more TV, video games, iPhones, or soccer until you bring your grades up. Why was Haley grounded? Why did they take away her video games and her iPhone and her soccer? Because she hadn't gotten good grades. Why hadn't she gotten good grades? We already talked. She was too focused on her soccer. Tears welled up in Haley's eyes, but she understood. She knew she should have worked harder all along. What was the effect of Haley focusing so much on soccer? Her grades went down. Why did Haley start having tears in her eyes? That's right, because she got grounded. But because she was grounded, that's the cause she had tears in her eyes. Let's look at another one. Jake took his last bite of burger and washed it down with 2 more fries and a big gulp of soda. "Let's get back on the rides," he said as he threw his trash away. Jake and his friends sprinted to the nearest roller coaster. It was a rainy day, so all of the lines were short. They walked right onto the roller coaster and went for a ride. As soon as their cart went down the first dip, Jake knew that he had made a mistake. His stomach was churning and he barely made it through the twists and turns without tossing his cookies. Never again would he go on a roller coaster right after eating a big meal. Let's take let's do some infants first. Where are they? They're at an amusement park. Disneyland, Magic Mountain, SeaWorld, something like that. How do you know? Roller coasters. Good job. Now, let's look at some cause and effect. Why were the lines short? It tells you right here. Why was it so easy to get on a roller coaster that day? It was a rainy day. So the cause was it was a rainy day. The effect was the lines were short. The cause, why were the lines short? It was a rainy day. Because it was a rainy day, what was the effect? The lines were short. As soon as the cart went down, what was the effect of Jake eating right before riding? That's right. He got sick to his stomach. So the cause was he ate a big meal just before riding a roller coaster. The effect? Because he did that, he got sick to his stomach. So, what was the effect of Jake getting sick that day? He made a decision, so he got sick. And what did he decide? Never to go on a roller coaster after a big meal. Good job. Let's read one more. I think this is the last one. Christine had been working in her garden since the weekend before Mother's Day. She took great pride in having a colorful garden with many flowers. For the 4th of July holiday, Christine and her family went to her uncle's house to celebrate. She hired a young boy to come and water her flowers each day. When they returned from their vacation, however, her entire garden was drooping and it nearly died. She couldn't believe it. She called the boy she had hired to see what had happened. As it turned out, he had written down the next week as the week he was supposed to water the flowers. He felt terrible, but not as terrible as Christine. So, what caused Christine to leave her beautiful flower garden? Why did she leave her garden? Yes, to go on vacation to her uncle's for the 4th of July. What was the effect of the boy writing down the wrong week? Correct. The garden died. What was the effect of the garden dying? Because the garden died, how did Christina feel? The boy felt terrible and Christina felt terrible. Remember, the cause is why something happened. The effect is what happened. There is a game on your Padlet that you would love playing about cause and effect. Mrs. Lansford will be gone to STAR testing until May the 20th. Oh, she's crying. She misses you guys so much. Speaking of STAR, 4th grade STAR testing is May the 10th and 11th. The last day of school is Wednesday, May the 25th. I miss y'all. I do. It's so much more fun teaching you when you're there, writing in the chat box and talking to me. I miss that. I miss you guys. Bye-bye.